Hello again and welcome to a new class. Welcome to class number 163. And today is a special day para mí. Today is a special day for me. No vengo de paisano hoy. Yo vengo de uniformado. Uniforme de gala. After this class, I have a very important business dinner. So I am going to go in my uniform. Yes, because it's a critical dinner, very important dinner. So, for today, you see me as a serious businessman, not as an English teacher, but I'm both. In my life, I have 3 different caps. Gorros. I have a cap for teaching English. I have a cap for running a business. Dirigir, usamos correr, running a business. And I have a cap for designing courses. Y más D, research and development. So I have 3 different caps. All 3 are very interesting. All 3 are fascinating. But the best for me is teaching. There's nothing in this world, professionally, than teaching. It's the best profession. Of course, usually it's the worst profession for money, but it's the best profession for personal satisfaction. If you take your job seriously and you do the best you can, the appreciation you receive from the students is incomparable. It has no comparison. And so for me, I enjoy the 3 different roles that I play in my professional life. I enjoy all 3 of them. But what I'm doing now, teaching you, is by far significa con diferencia, o con mucha diferencia. What I am doing now, teaching you, is by far the best part. The best part. Because I receive dividends from you, and not monetary dividends. I receive dividends of gratitude, appreciation, enthusiasm, sometimes admiration, and that feeds, me nutre, no solo la vanidad a veces, pero la satisfacción. So I want to thank you for being a very good student. I want to thank you for being leal, in watching these programs regularly. I want to thank you for the emails and the handwritten letters sometimes that you send. I don't have time to answer all of them, but I certainly appreciate the feedback that I receive and the other teachers receive. Okay, we have some work. Let's go to camera 1. Number 1, review of translation, list 59. Number 1, vamos a ir a un lugar lejos de aquí. We're, contracción de we are. We're going to go to a place far from here. Far from here. We're going to go to a place far from here. Vamos a gastar todo nuestro dinero. We're de nuevo, we are. We're going to spend all. We're going to spend all our money. Enlazamos. We're going to spend all our money. We're going to spend all our money. Yes, nos vamos a divertir. We're going to have a good time. We're, Huesca, Huelva, we're going to have a good time. Nos vamos a quedar ahí durante un mes. We're going to stay there for a month. We're going to stay there for a month. Mucho we aquí, ¿no? Now we change. ¿Qué vas a hacer esta noche? What are you going to do tonight? Tonight. This night no decimos en inglés, porfa. Okay, tonight. What are you going to do tonight? What are you, my friend? Hey, Jenny, Raúl, Pablo, Paula, Inés, what are you going to do tonight? What are you going to do tonight? Pues no voy a hacer nada. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not. Cerrando la boca con la M. I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not no se dice. I'm not. Y se desliza de la M a la N. I'm not. I'm not going to do anything. Anything. Escrito anything, pero se pronuncia anything. ¿Por qué no hacemos algo? Well, why don't we do something? Why don't we? Why don't we? Why don't we? No recomiendo eso, pero los nativos hablamos así. Why don't we do something? Come on. The night is young, la noche es joven. The night is young and you're so beautiful. Come on, Jenny. Let's do something. Why don't we do something? ¿Cómo qué? Like what? Well, I can think of a lot of things, eh? Well, like what? Well, use your imagination, Jenny. Let's do something. Well, like what? Podemos ver una película. We can see a movie. We can. Suena a fin de semana, que sí. Weekend. O sea, estoy diciendo la palabra can. We can, podemos ver una peli. We can see a movie. Pero nadie en la historia de la lengua inglesa ha dicho we can see. Decimos we can. We can see. El afirmativo con can, la palabra en sí, can, no pinta nada fonéticamente, ni por acentuación en la frase. Es como un apéndice casi inexistente. Y el peso de la frase cae en el sujeto, en este caso we, y luego en el verbo siguiente. We can see. 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 We can see a movie. We can. Kin. Estoy diciendo kin. We can. Kin. Pero así se pronuncia. We can see a movie. Podemos hacer muchas cosas. We can do. We can do. We can do. We can do. We can do a lot of things. Puedes venir con nosotros si quieres. You can come with us. With us. The secret of fluency is connectivity. Conectividad silábica, me gusta decir. Suena muy importante. All right? Yes. We can do many things. You can come with us if you want. No puedo ir ahora. I can't. Ahora, can es lo contrario. Cuando es negativo, asume toda la acentuación. I can't go now. I have to teach English. I'll be back in just a few minutes.
Hello everyone, my name is Layla. Today we're going to do a review class, and to help me, Esther is here. Esther, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. Are you ready to practice?
Yes.
Okay, now at home, remember to always repeat as many times out loud, okay? So the first part is a series of verbs. I'm going to ask you some questions, and everything has to be in the negative. Okay? You ready?
Yes, let's go.
All right, good. Did your plane take off on time? Did your plane take off on time?
No, it didn't take off on time.
Good. Okay, so take off, remember, it means when the plane goes like this. Okay, it's the phrasal verb we use. Did your boss shout at you yesterday?
No, he didn't shout at me yesterday.
Okay,
He didn't shout at me yesterday.
Yesterday. Okay, remember, the words that have a Y always have an I sound. Okay, so we don't say yesterday, we say?
Yesterday.
Very good. Excellent. Okay, can you just repeat that one more time for me, please?
He didn't shout at me yesterday.
Good. Okay. Did you eat everything this morning?
No, I didn't eat anything this morning.
Did you eat everything this morning?
No, I didn't eat everything this morning.
Oh, everything? When?
This morning.
Okay, so remember the TH sound.
This morning.
Good. Okay, can you just say it one more time for me?
No, I didn't eat everything this morning.
Good. Okay, great. Did you go to bed past midnight last night?
No, I didn't go to bed past midnight last night.
Okay, good. Did she go to bed past midnight last night? No, she didn't go to bed past midnight, so after midnight. Past midnight, when?
Last night.
Okay, good. Did your flight land late?
No, it didn't land late.
Okay, now tell me with a little more confidence. I saw you.
Yes, it didn't land late.
Okay, good. So, did her flight land late? No, it didn't land late. Okay, so land is the opposite. First it,
Take off.
so third person.
It
It
takes off.
And then it?
Lands.
Exactly. Okay, so that's how we say it in English. Did you whisper anything?
No, I didn't whisper anything.
Okay, good. Now, just in case somebody watching doesn't know what the verb whisper means, can you tell me what it means? Not in Spanish, though.
Not in Spanish.
Yeah.
When you say something like,
Exactly. When you say something like this in someone's ear. Okay, so
Yes.
you whisper something in someone's ear. Okay, good. What time did you leave your house? Did you leave your house at 5 a.m. this morning? Sorry, I'll ask you again. Did you leave your house at 5 a.m. this morning?
no, I didn't leave my house at 5 a.m. this morning.
Okay, can you just tell me one more time?
No, I didn't leave my house at 5 a.m. this morning.
When?
At 5 a.m. this morning? This morning.
Remember that TH sound, okay?
Yes.
Tell me one more time.
No, I didn't leave my house at 5 a.m. this morning.
Good, okay. 5 a.m. Nobody leaves their house at, well, some people do, right?
Yes.
It depends. Now, the second part of the review, which is a translation list. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, good. I want perfect intonation and pronunciation.
Okay.
Okay? And at home, always repeating out loud. Vamos a ir a un lugar lejos de aquí.
We are going to go to a place far from here.
Good, excellent.
Yes.
Okay. Vamos a gastar todo nuestro dinero.
We are going to spend.
Contract it for me?
We're going to spend all our money.
All our money.
All our money.
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 Okay, good. Vamos a divertirnos.
We are going to have fun.
Okay, we're going to have fun, or we can use an expression with time.
We are going to have a good time.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay, one more time.
We are going to have a good time.
Excellent. Vamos a quedarnos allí durante un mes.
We are going to stay there for a month.
Good. Okay, now remember to always contract.
We are going to stay there for a month.
Fantastic. ¿Qué vas a hacer esta noche?
What are you going to do tonight?
All right, that was excellent intonation.
Yes, maybe because I asked it so many times.
Okay, so you have practice with that one, huh?
Yes.
No voy a hacer nada.
I'm not going to do anything.
I'm or I'm?
I'm not going to do anything.
Okay, one more time.
I'm not going to do anything.
Good. ¿Por qué no hacemos algo?
Why don't we do something?
Okay, good. Why don't? Remember the D-O sound? And it's not don't, it's don't. Okay, so one more time.
Why don't we do something?
Good. So, okay, but I didn't hear the NG at the end.
Why don't we do something?
Something.
Something.
Exactly. Okay, so remember, a lot of Spanish speakers have problems with this.
Yeah.
The NG at the end is a nasal sound. Okay, it's ng. Something.
Something.
Good. One more time.
Why don't we do something?
Fantastic. ¿Cómo qué?
Like what?
Exactly. Even though it's not a question structure, we use the intonation to make it a question.
Yeah.
Okay, can you say it one more time for me?
Like what?
Exactly. Okay, great. Podemos ver una película.
We can see a movie.
Exactly. We can see a, okay, we can link the sounds there. We can see a movie. One more time.
We can see a movie.
Good, okay. Podemos hacer muchas cosas.
We can do a lot of things.
Okay, a lot of there.
A lot of things.
Okay, good. We can do a lot of
Things.
things. Okay, did you hear the NG at the end? A lot of things. Okay, well done. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's all the time we have for today. Thank you very much for being here with us, and I'll see you next time.
You know, I've been thinking, maybe, I don't know. I've been thinking, maybe it's a good idea to retire, for me. Maybe it's a good idea for me to retire. I've been teaching for a long time. I started teaching English in 1974. Probably before you were born, I was teaching. And now I'm still teaching, my God. Forever, a long time. 35 years teaching. 35 and a half, Toma. Maybe it's time to retire. Maybe it's time for me, personalizando más al decir for me, maybe it's time for me to retire. What do you think? ¿Tú qué opinas? What do you think? What do you think? Well, let's talk about this, but on camera one, okay? Let's move. All right. To retire. Most people want to retire. And most people, la mayoría de la gente, simplemente dos palabras, most people prefer to retire as early as possible. Jubilación anticipada se dice early retirement. O sea, temprana jubilación. Early retirement. My father retired when he was 59. Okay? On his own initiative. Not because the company retired him. My father retired on his own decision when he was 59. Okay? I'm not planning to retire when I'm 59. And I'm not planning to retire when I'm 60. I'm not planning to retire either when I'm 63. And I'm not planning to retire when I'm 65. If my health holds up is, mira, I'm holding this cup of water. Now, I'm holding up this cup of water. Es como sostenerlo, pero sostenerlo arriba, apoyando. Se dice, si mi salud aguanta. If my, no debería enseñar esto ahora. This is para avanzados. But you understand. If my health holds up, maybe I will retire when I'm 90. Or maybe I will die with my boots on. I will continue to teach until I fall dead. So I'm not going to retire if my health holds up. Okay? Mental health and physical health. Okay? To retire. In Spanish you say retirar, retirarse. But usually you say jubilarse. Y la jubilación. Okay? We say to retire. Ahora, en español, retirarse puede ser retire, pero también puede ser batirse en retirada. El ejército se retiró a sus cuarteles de invierno. Okay. That's not to retire. Okay. That's to withdraw. To withdraw. With como con, draw como dibujar todo junto, withdraw. También retiráis fondos de una cuenta bancaria, por ejemplo, retirar dinero de una cuenta. That's not to retire in English. That's to withdraw, lo mismo, to withdraw money. You go to the bank sometimes to deposit money in your account, and maybe other times you go to the bank to withdraw money from your account. To deposit money in your account, to withdraw money from. That's a different way for retirar en español. But in English, to retire es única exclusivamente jubilarse. Aunque figurativamente y poéticamente uno puede decir, voy a la cama, I'm going to retire to the upper level. Sobre todo si vives en segunda planta. I'm going to retire to the upper level. But it's figurative and poetic. To retire. Some people in Spain retire quite young. Some people retire in their 20s because they make a lot of money and they retire and they never work again. But that's not very common. Some people retire in their 30s. Other people retire in their 40s, but not many. Quite a few people retire in their 50s, sometimes on their own initiative, and sometimes because of a retirement plan in the company where they work. an early retirement plan. So the employees take early retirement, sometimes by obligation, sometimes by decision, sometimes by obligation. Sometimes it's an option to continue working or to retire, to take early retirement. Sometimes it's not an option. The company says you will retire under these conditions, aprobadas, by our company and by the government, with the approval of the government or the Ministry of Labor. And they give you early retirement, to retire. Lo importante aquí es, los españoles soléis tener problemas en asimilar este pequeño verbo, to retire, y decirlo bien. Es simplísimo, sencillísimo en inglés, to retire. No es retire myself, ni es get retired. No, retire. Escrito retire. Ok, cada día alguna persona en este país se jubila. Every day, somebody in this country retires. In fact, every day, a lot of people in this country retire. Now, some people retire before the age of 65. Other people retire at the age of 65. And finally, some people retire after the age of 65. They retire at different times. They retire at different times. Coal miners, coal, escrito coal, que es carbón, miner, minero. Coal miners retire at about 48 or 52, I can't remember. Coal miners retire young. Firemen, bomberos, firemen, I think, retire before 65. English teachers never retire. We die with our boots on. I'll be back after our sponsors. What do you think concerning my retirement? Do you think it's a good idea to retire, for me, to retire soon? Or do you think it's better to wait and retire later? Or maybe never to retire? I have three options. I can retire soon, pronto. I can retire later. Or I can retire in heaven, en el cielo, porque creo que voy al cielo. What do you suggest? I don't know. What do you think? But I have to retire someday. Maybe I will retire when I lose my mental health. That's the time I need to retire. Okay. I'll see you in a few minutes.
Hello and welcome to Vago en Inglés 4.0. My name is Alberto Alonso and I'm your teacher. That's right. Now, my question is, do you study every day? Are you following the course every day? Because you can't make progress if you only do it once a week. You have to do it every day. Acordaros, no decimos all the days, todos los días. Eso no existe en inglés. Decimos every day, no all the days. Así que olvídate de all the days. Okay, so I hope that you have been studying every day. Even if it's only 20 minutes, it's better than nothing. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, I am your teacher, but you want to meet your fellow student. That's right. We have a student here. She is one of my favorite students. Now, she already has 10 points. Empezó con 10 puntos. Because in makeup, en maquillaje, she said, Alberto, you look good. So she has 10 points to begin with. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Pilar. Hello, Pilar. How are you?
Fine, thank you. And you?
Great, great. Well, you said I look good, but you look great too.
Thank you very much.
Excellent,
also.
excellent. Now, are you ready to learn?
Yes, I'm ready.
Are you willing?
Willing.
You know what this means, right? Willing. What is willing?
Con ganas.
Con ganas. Dispuesta.
Dispuesta.
Right? We say willing. So, are you willing to learn?
Yes, I am. I am willing to learn.
Yeah, es para practicar el willing en la frase,
Okay.
right? So give it to me one more time. Are you willing to learn?
Yes, I'm willing to learn.
Perfect. Ask the people at home if they're willing to learn.
Are you willing to learn?
Perfect. Yes, they're willing to learn too. Good. Well, that's the first step. Porque si no estás dispuesto, I don't know. It's hard work. So you're willing. Now, let me ask you, and I always ask you, because you have other teachers, you've been with Fitz, right? Who have been
Yes.
your other teachers here on 4.0?
With Hannah, with Natasha, with Richard, with David.
With every.
Yes.
So let me ask you this. Have you been learning a lot of things?
Yes, I've learned a lot of things.
I've learned a lot of things. Muy bien, I've learned a lot of things. Well, great. Well, ask me what we're going to look at today.
What are we going to look at today?
Perfect. What are we going to look at today, right? Y si lo ves, look at va todo junto casi. What are we going to look at? Como siempre decimos, bueno, look for es buscar, look at es mirar hacia algo. Look at.
Okay, look at.
Yeah. So, what are we going to look at today?
What are we going to look at today?
Ves, look at. Entonces, si ves, son palabras que se juntan, aunque son dos palabras distintas. Look at. Look at that. Look at that. Look at him. Look at her. Look at.
Okay.
¿Ves? Es rápido cuando lo dices rápido. Okay, we're going to look at the word jubilarse. Jubilarse. Now, how do we say this in English?
Retire.
To retire. That's right. That's the word. Now, ¿es un verbo regular o irregular?
Regular.
So, every day I retire. Me jubilo todos los días. Yesterday or last year?
I retired.
Muy bien, la D. Retired. ¿Qué pasa? La lengua toca aquí. We call it the alveolar ridge, que es la parte de arriba. No los dientes. Retired. Right? La T toca los dientes, pero la D no.
Okay.
Toca la parte de arriba de la boca. ¿Cómo se dice en español? The ridge, we would say.
El paladar.
El paladar, it could be the roof of your mouth, behind your teeth. Tired, cansado, porque tú no sabes las veces que he oído, ¿qué tal estás? I'm tired. No. ¿Cómo se dice cansado?
Tired.
Tired. Y ese es muy importante. Tire, tired. Retire,
Retired.
retired. ¿Ves? Es sutil, pero importante. Retired. So ask me if my mother's retired.
Is your mother retired?
No, she isn't retired. She isn't retired. How do you say todavía?
Yet.
Yes, perfect. She isn't retired yet. How do you say sigue trabajando?
She still works.
Yeah, she still works. Qué crack. 10 puntos.
Okay.
She still works. Okay, well, ask me if my father retired. Because you can say to be retired, estar jubilado, o es un verbo, to retire. So vamos a
okay.
cambiar. Did your father?
Did your father retire?
Yeah, ¿ves? Porque las dos preguntas valen. Is your father retired? Ahí es adjetivo. Or did your father retire? So one more time.
Did your father retire?
Yes, my father retired. Ask me when he retired.
When did he retire?
He retired about a year ago.
Ah.
Ask, now how do you say la jubilación? Porque retire es el verbo.
The Jubilee? No.
Ok, Jubilee, me encanta. Jubilee es como una fiesta con música y esto, me gusta.
I don't
Quizás la jubilación es algo parecido, right? Retirement.
Ah, okay.
Ok, jubilación, el sustantivo es retirement.
Retirement.
One more time.
Retirement.
Retirement. So ask me if my father is enjoying his retirement.
Is your father enjoying his retirement?
What do you think? Do you think he is?
Yes, I suppose he is.
Yeah, he's really enjoying it.
Okay.
Okay, now how do you say cuando la jubilación, me parece en español que decís anticipada? How do we say this?
I don't know.
Muy fácil. Somos muy sencillos. Early retirement.
Okay.
Early retirement. So this is what ask me if I'm planning to retire.
Are you planning to early retirement?
Okay, no, porque
No.
esto es verbo. Are you planning to have?
To
or-
have an early retirement?
Yes. Ask me when I'm going to retire.
When are you going to retire?
I'm going to retire after today's show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our last program with me. I am officially retired. I'm moving to Almeria. I'm going to live on the beach and open up a little shack, un chiringuito, and sell mojitos to the guiris. That's my retirement.
Okay.
Right? Okay, now are you retired?
No, I'm not.
You're not retired. Yeah, I'm not retired yet. Now, what is the retirement age in Spain? Do you know?
Yes, 65.
Ok, so vamos para practicar el retirement, como es
Yeah.
una palabra nueva, en casa también, acordados, que claro, podemos decir la versión corta, pero también como queremos practicar lo que es el vocabulario y la estructura, deberíamos practicarlo con la larga. Aunque en conversación, a lo mejor la corta. Go ahead.
Okay. In Spain, the retirement is at 65.
Okay, the
Yeah.
retirement age, diríamos,
Ah,
la
the-
edad de jubilación.
Okay, the retirement age
Is-
is 65.
The retirement age in Spain is 65. Ask me what the retirement age in the United States is.
What?
Vamos a quitar, not the United States, porque decimos directamente the States.
Okay.
Es otra forma de decir los Estados Unidos, the States. So ask me what the retirement age in the States is.
What the retirement age is in the States?
El is va al final. So what's the retirement age in the States? One more time, you got it.
What's the retirement age in the States?
Ya está. Okay. What's the retirement age in the States? I think it's 75. No. Ask me if I'm exaggerating.
Are you exaggerating?
A little bit. But I think it's higher than in Spain, the retirement age. Okay, remember, we'll see you next time. Ciao.
To say, I say, you say, we say, they say, he says, she says. Okay. He doesn't say. He says, he doesn't say. I say yes, you say no. I say hi, you say low. You say hi, I say bye. You say hello, I say goodbye. Okay. The verb to say. Camera 1. Okay. En primer lugar, to say. En primer lugar, first, the verb to say no lleva nunca complemento indirecto. ¿Qué significa esto? Los complementos indirectos son me, you, him, her, them, us. Dinos is tell us. Se dice tell. Nunca say. Cuando Lionel Richie decía, say you, say me, eso no significaba dime, significaba di yo. Di tú, di yo. Say you, say me. Porque de otra forma sería tell you, tell me. Okay? Say. Di algo. Say something. Say something. Dime algo. Tell me something. Okay? Say admite complemento directo. Dilo. Say it. Di algo. Say something. It y something son complementos directos. Complementos que reciben el impacto directo del verbo. El complemento indirecto que tiene un impacto indirecto. Dilo a él. Díselo. Ok. Se dice tell him. All right. Cuando entra en la ecuación complemento indirecto, say desaparece del mapa. Tell entra. Pero por hoy, say. Say something. Don't say anything. Say something. Don't say anything. Say. Pronunciation, say. All right. Every day I say, yesterday I said. Cambia la pronunciación. En pasado, said. I said, you said, para todas las personas. I said, you said, he said, she said, said. Como tengo sed, prácticamente, pero endureciendo más la D, de inglesa, no de española. Aquí decís, tengo sed. Pero un angloparlante que hablando mal español diría, yo tengo sed. Necesito agua. Tengo sed. Y eso suena igual que el pasado verbo to say. Said. 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 Okay. Said. Said. I say. Yesterday I said. I say. Ahora volvamos al presente. I say, you say, he says. He says. She says. It says. ¿Qué dice el mensaje? A ver. It says. Tercera persona del singular. La pronunciación cambia y se asemeja al pasado. Says, pero con S al final. Says, said. Como sesos, Ses o said. Sin la o. Said. Says. What does the message say? Excuse me? What does the message say? What does the message say? Yes, what does the message say? It says that you need to change your diet. You're eating too much fat. Oh. Is that what the message says? Yes. That's what, eso es lo que dice. That's what it says. The doctor says in the message, the message doesn't say, the doctor says that you need to eat less fat. Does it really say that? Yes, it says that. Let me see it. Give it to me. Hey, yeah, it says that. It doesn't say anything about my back problem. It doesn't say anything about my eye problem. It doesn't say anything about my constant headaches, chronic headaches. It doesn't say anything about my blood pressure, mi tensión sanguínea, my blood pressure. It only says, it doesn't say, it doesn't say, it doesn't say, it says. Say, says. It says, it only says that I need to eat less fat. Okay. I'll eat less fat. Fine. Okay. Every day I say, yesterday I said. Every day you say, yesterday you said. Yesterday you didn't say. Say, said. Say, said. What did he say? He said it was true. What did you say? I said it was false. He said it was true, and I said it was false. And what did Peter say? Well, Peter didn't say anything. He didn't say anything? No, he didn't. He didn't say anything. I said it was true. John said it was false. But Peter didn't say anything. Peter never says anything. Every day I say something important. Every day John says something important. Every day I say something. Every day he says something. But Peter never says anything. He never says anything. He didn't say anything yesterday. He didn't say anything last week. He didn't say anything last month. And now, look, his mouth is shut. He's not saying anything. He never says anything. And why doesn't he ever say anything? I don't know why he never says anything, but he never says anything. But does he say good morning when he comes to work? Well, of course, he says good morning when he comes to work. Does he say goodbye when he leaves the office? Well, yes, of course, he says goodbye. Does he say hello when he crosses with you in the corridor? Yes, he says hello when we pass in the corridor. Well, so he says something. He says a lot of things. Yes, he says amenities, but he doesn't say anything important in the meetings, and he doesn't say anything important during when there are problems. He says nothing. He doesn't say anything. Say, says. I say, he says. I say, she says. You say, it says. Yesterday, we all said. We didn't say hello. We said goodbye. And I'll be right back.
Hello everyone, I'm Hannah. Welcome back. Bienvenidos otra vez. Pues empezamos con la tercera parte, ¿ok? De la clase, que siempre empezamos con vocabulario. Ya sabéis, con vocabulario hay que decir las palabras en voz alta y repetirlas muchas veces, ¿ok? So empezamos y let's say hello. Saludamos a mi alumna Almudena. Hello, Almudena.
Hello, Hannah.
How are you today?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
I'm great. Okay, thank you. Okay, empezamos ya with vocabulary. Empezando con educado. How do we say educado?
Polite.
Good, great, repeat.
Polite.
Perfect, muy bien. Fijaos bien en la buena pronunciación de Almudena. Polite, polite, ¿ok? Pero hay un amigo falso, porque mucha gente piensa que educado en inglés es educated, y no es así, que es polite, polite, porque educated significa ¿qué? Significa culto, ¿ok? So no es educated, es un amigo falso. Educado es polite, polite. Ok, siguiente, tenemos pedazo or trozo.
Piece.
Okay, good. Repeat pronunciation.
Piece.
Yes, piece. Más largo. Piece.
Piece.
Okay, good. Bien, es verdad, sí que suena como esa otra palabra que tenemos en español, ¿ok? Pero con la S al final más larga. Peace. Peace. Ok, hay que alargar ese sonido al final. Peace. Peace. Siguiente tenemos riesgo.
Risk.
Ok, repeat.
Risk.
Oh, mejor. Ok, why? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? Almudena ha dicho risk, con la R al principio. Y no olvidéis que la R, ese sonido queda muy bonito en español, pero en inglés no lo usamos. Así que suavizamos esa R, porque R así no existe. Risk, risk. Y no es risk, pero risk, risk. Esa I es más suave. Risk, risk. Muy bien. Además de...
In addition to.
Ok, repeat again.
In addition to.
Mejor, repite.
In addition to.
Ok, very good. So aquí tenemos tres palabras. In addition to. In addition to. Y conectamos al pronunciarlas o decir las tres palabras, conectamos muchas veces al decirlas. In addition to. In addition to, casi queda como si fuera una sola, ¿no? Pero son tres palabras separadas. In addition to. Y finally, we have hasta ahora.
So far.
Very good. Again, repeat. Muy bien.
So far.
Perfect. Eso, dos palabras aquí. So far. So far. Hasta ahora. So far. Muy bien. Okay, now we're going to practice. Vamos a practicar el verbo to say. Okay, so el verbo to say es irregular. Miramos en afirmativo, en también negativo, en pasado. Y cambiamos entre traducciones y también preguntas. Ella dijo algo.
She says something.
Ok, pasado, ¿cómo es el verbo en pasado?
She said something.
Mejor. Ok, good. Son pasado. She said something. Now, fijaos bien en la pronunciación del verbo to say en el pasado. Nunca decimos said. Said, no, wrong, incorrecto. Decimos said. Cuando dices tengo sed, igual. Said. Said es el verbo irregular en pasado del verbo to say. So repeat again. Ella dijo algo.
She said something.
Perfect. Ahí, mejor. Perfecto. She said something. Así. She said something. Muy bien. Él dijo algo.
He said something.
Muy bien. Very good. He said something. Otra vez. Said. Nunca decimos said. Said no existe. No. Said. Okay. Did you say something?
Yes, I said something.
Good. Very good. Okay, repeat. Yes.
Yes, I said something.
Muy bien, mejor. Okay, I heard a little, oí un poco, yes. Un pelín, yes. So, vamos a corregir eso. Remember, no olvidéis la Y en inglés. La Y nunca la pronunciamos como yes. Yesterday. No, yes. Yesterday. Okay, repeat, Almudena. Yes.
Yesterday.
Okay, good. You. Your. Okay, very good. Así, perfecto. Okay, did they say something? Or did they say anything? Mejor. Did they say anything?
Yes, they said Something.
Okay, very good. Yes, they said something. Okay, translate. Dijimos algo.
We said something.
Muy bien. Very good. We said something. So remember, con el verbo en el pasado para afirmativo, solo usamos uno. En ese sentido es mucho más fácil en inglés, porque en español los verbos, oh my gosh, mucho más complicado. Yo dije, tú dijiste, él, ella dijo. En inglés solo hay uno, said, para todas las personas, mucho más fácil. So, dijimos algo. We said something. Translate. No dijeron nada.
They didn't say anything.
Muy bien. Okay, repeat. They.
They
Okay, muy bien.
didn't say anything.
Muy bien, muy bien. So, remember, they. Esto lo hemos visto 1000 veces y es muy importante que ya lo tenéis muy bien. They, con TH. They. TH, sacamos la lengua un pelín, un poco, entre los dientes y soplamos. They. No me digáis they, como si fuera una D, porque no es una D, no es day, porque day es día. No queremos día. We want they. So repeat, they. Mucho mejor. Bien. This. That. These. Those. Okay, very good. Mucho mejor. Así. The, con TH. Did he say anything?
Yes, he said something.
Very good. Great. Yes, he said something. Okay. No le dije nada. Aquí es un poco diferente. A ver.
I didn't say anything, or
I didn't?
say nothing.
Okay, so here, he puesto una trampa para Almudena. I'm sorry, lo siento. Aquí usamos otro verbo. Esto ya veremos en la siguiente clase. Cuando tenemos alguien dice algo a alguien, cambiamos el verbo to say a to tell. Aquí sería no le dije nada, I didn't tell him anything, pero eso ya lo veréis en la siguiente clase, ¿ok? So, muy bien, Almudena. So, practice el verbo say porque lo usamos todos los días, 15 veces al día, ¿ok? Bye bye, have a great day.
All right. Okay, all right. Class number 163 is now over. We have finished another class. Another X on my calendar, a big red X. One day less. We have consumed another day, and we have only about 32 classes left. We have only about, I think, 32 classes left. And for me, that's a reason to celebrate. But let's not celebremos. Let's not celebrate prematurely. We still have some work ahead of us. Por delante de nosotros. Ahead of us. We still have a lot of work ahead of us. Así que no bajéis la guardia. Don't let your guard down. Stay alert and continue to study. Okay? Okay. See you tomorrow.